Well, I'm still working. But I thought of some stuff I wanted to talk about that I didn't in the last one. Uh, one thing that really bugs me in this, well, this has been going on for a long time, but there's a large percentage of our people in Congress that have dual U.S. Israeli citizenship. To me, that's a little awkward. How can they make an informed judgment on this or a neutral judgment on anything to do with Israel when they're a citizen of Israel? It just makes me a little uncomfortable. I think if you're going to run for public office, maybe decide, what if you're a citizen or not. But another thing, they trotted out that old totally unprovoked. Well, you can't hardly provoke more than what was going on. But I think the final straw it was like a week ago. And it's funny because I had heard about this and I thought, well, that ain't good. And, and now it's hard to find that information again. They tend to black hole that sort of stuff. But there was an incident about a week ago at a mosque where the place had been stormed by like a couple hundred Israelis and like 50 rabbis. They storm into this mosque and are raising hell and calling names and just making a nuisance of themselves. And at the time, they were under protection of the police. In fact, the police were kicking Muslims out of there and giving these Jews free run of the place. Now, like I said, there was a lot of insulting going on. But it's funny how, now when they say, oh, it was totally, unprovoked. That just doesn't fly because I believe this invasion that they did now, the name of it, I can't remember what they call it, but it is the name of that mosque because that didn't go over well with them. But, I'm not a religious person at all, but you have to show some respect. You can't just storm into a place and start calling people names. That's just bad. And then to have the police protecting them, I can see where that would aggravate people. And in fact, the one I did find a newscast from back then, back in the archives that they hadn't deleted, but at that time, the guy who was there doing the newscast, they were moving him out of there. They didn't want him being there and filming this, what was going on. But that kind of thing gets around, But as far as provocation, my God, this has been going on for so long. How long do you put up with that stuff? I always think back, first, when this first happened, I was thinking, okay, this is a lot like the ghettos in Warsaw when the Nazis roasted them Jews out of there, and everybody said, well, why didn't they fight back? Well, these people decided to fight back. Oh, well, but you pen people up, you keep it tormenting them, eventually something's going to happen. But to say that they're totally unprovoked, that's all out of line. But then, like I say, that invading the mosque, that was the final straw. Well, I got to charge up a battery for the impact.